Hey Scorpio, Scorpio, what's up? It's your girl Queen Alchemy, and I'm here to do y'all reading for the month of September. This is going to be for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, and I'm hearing Scorpio if you have it in Venus, in your Venus sign. So, what did I do with my lighter? Okay, Matt, you got to go in the room too. I'm doing this part. You have to go in the room. So we're gonna get into the message. If you guys would like to book a personal spiritual coaching session or a personal tarot reading, make sure that you check the description bar down below for all the information. Okay. This message won't resonate for everyone. I need some sage. Huh? I need you to go in the room, Matt. I need you to go in the room so I'm finished with this. I'm in the middle of a video now. Okay. Okay. So this message won't resonate for every Scorpio. Check your moon, rising, Venus, and moon, rising, Venus. Yeah, and a rising sign. If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it, you guys. Um, yeah. So my intentions is for this reading to give you spiritual guidance, emotional guidance, direction in terms of your career, love, finances, just healing in general. Um, yeah. So let me see. Is there anything else? Yeah, you guys just check the description bar if you want to book me for a personal session or anything like that. Make sure you're checking that down below. And I apologize if I seem a little down. I'm just a little bit sleepy, but I'm okay. My energy is good. So we're going to get into your message. Of course, we always start with the spiritual message. This whole reading is spiritual, but we're starting with the spiritual cards, the Oracle angel cards from Doreen Virtue. So I pulled three cards for you guys. And the first one is multifaceted, okay? There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. The next one is ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. And the next one is give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answer. So I feel like there's something that you guys are really focusing your energy on, like you're praying, meditating, and just trying to go deep within to find some answers about something that's in your life that's really serious and very important that you guys are on right now. And with this multifaceted card, I feel like I need to let you know that make sure that you're setting your intentions when you're praying, like you're specifically asking for spirit, God, whoever you deem as your higher source, specifically ask them to show you everything that you need to know in this situation. Okay. Ask them to break down everything. It's not just because, like, with multifaceted, there's many things that some of you guys are not seeing in the situation that you're praying about. So make sure that you're really setting your attentions, even if you don't necessarily pray, but you talk to God, source, universe, whomever, your angels, whatever. When you meditate, just set your intentions before you go into a state of meditation. So everything that needs to be revealed to you is going to be revealed to you. Okay. And know, you have to also know that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. But make sure you're definitely getting in touch with your higher self so that there's no confusion. Okay. So then you're like, oh, well, should I do this or this? So everything is crystal clear about the steps you need to take or the moves you need to make. Okay. Okay. So for some of you guys could be celebrating, doing some celebrations this month with the ceremonies and celebration card, but this also can mean a spiritual, um this could also mean something spiritual, something private within you, right? Like a passage, a rite of passage you guys could be passing through spiritually. um or like something, um like a huge uh shift in in a situation in your life, whether it's family, friends, a work situation, moving, something huge like that. So where it could be celebration, y'all could be partying this month. You could have something to celebrate, something to, yeah, something to celebrate. But for some of you guys, it's just that making that huge transition into something that you probably wasn't expecting it to happen or whatever, or maybe not happening so soon. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for some of you guys. And make sure that you're giving all of your, if you guys are suffering with, having that load, this thing that you're praying about that's like multifaceted, give it to God. Do not let it stress you to the point where you can't really like make any moves in your life. You can't focus on anything but this particular situation. Give it to God. Give it to your angels. For the ones that's connected to their ancestors, their angels, their ascended masters, make sure you're giving it to your higher realm so that it won't put so much stress, because they don't want you to stress. God does not want you to stress, you know? And with this take a deep breath and exhale, do that. And everything that you do, set your positive intentions on it. So if you're inhaling positivity, happiness, love, forgiveness, and then exhale negativity. Anything that's negative that is sitting in your aura, release it. Say it out loud. You know, definitely do that. Okay? So that's your oracle messages, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2019. Now we're going to jump into your tarot message, okay? And we're going to see what's going on with you guys. Some of this energy could already be here. This is what, the 31st. So tomorrow's the 1st. Some of you guys could already been experiencing this energy from August. Okay. So we have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, right? So Five of Wands is like, disputes, arguments, basically not seeing eye to eye, disputes, really, just not getting along. It doesn't have to be like you're physically fighting somebody, but just there's like a lot of conflict. That's what I'm getting more anything, right? And then the Ace of Pentacles, to clarify that. By the way, I do clarifiers for all of my cards. So that's why if you guys see my cards, it's so many of them, because I clarify everything. And sometimes when I clarify a card, it's not just one card. Sometimes it's two cards I pull. So, okay. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you guys, there's a lot of conflict surrounding something that you're trying to manifest. This is also inner conflict. This is inner, because some of you guys, this is inner conflict with the Five of Wands, but some of you guys, this is outer. This is something that you're trying to manifest prosperity for yourself, right? And there's a lot of conflict surrounding what you're trying to do. A lot of people may have some opinions about what you're doing, and they're not aligned to what your personal values are or what your personal decisions are. A lot of people are not agreeing with that, right? So there's a lot of conflict around that starting in September 2019, might already be here for some of you Scorpios, right? And then we have the Queen and the King of Wands. That's Leo energy, most definitely. Very passionate fire energy. This could be your energy, Scorpio. Some of you guys also have Leo in your chart. But this is this is a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of like, especially with this Five of Wands, it could be related to that. That's why you're so fiery. Some of you guys are just really lit. Like you guys, are feeling like you have to be in this energy because of this conflict. Like I said, this could be inner or outer, but if the ones where this is like outer conflict, this is you standing in this passionate, because I'm a Leo, and when we kind of make our minds up about something, there's like really nobody that can kind of, do anything about that. And then that kind of frustrates and kind of makes people mad, because some people want to control you or whatever. And sometimes it might not even be control, it can just be that people want the best for you. So you have to come from that perspective as well. Like everybody's not trying to control you. Some people just want the best for you. And it can come off that way to you, Scorpio. So make sure you're keeping your ego in check as well. But this is like a lot of fiery energy for me. This is for some of you guys, like I said, this is your energy that you're staying in, right? Or there's a king and a king, a queen of wands and a king of wands who are very important to you in your life, right? Could be parents. Interesting. That's a lot of fire. This can also be for some of you guys, like just I get like independent. Some of you guys really are like really going to be focused on like your independence and kind of doing things your way in September 2019. And so forth on as well, not just for the month, but it's going to be really that energy is already here, but it's really, coming through in September and past, of course. Yeah. So with the magician card and the emperor card, the magician card, that's for me, that's the manifesting card. And then the emperor card, maybe some of you guys are trying to manifest something with Aries. There's a significant Aries or father figure in your life. Could be a father figure, could be a lover, could be someone who is just basically trying to give you some type of advice, some type of guidance that you probably really need, right? Some of you guys could be trying to manifest something with a grandfather or father in your life. Um, or for you to stand in this energy. Some of you guys are manifesting this energy, this emperor energy for yourselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is definitely this is what you're, the magician and the emperor. Yeah. You guys want to come across, as this emperor, male or female, because we all possess male, masculine and feminine, energy. Some of you guys need to balance. Some of you guys need to balance some masculine energy that you guys have. Maybe you coming from a more masculine energy. Maybe you guys need to come from more of a feminine energy, right? Or vice versa. Sometimes maybe some of you guys are possessing too much feminine energy and you're trying to step into this masculine energy, or either way, right? Some of you Scorpios, for the men out there, you just want to be a better father. Some Scorpio men out there I'm talking to, you guys are manifesting to be a better father to your children. Okay? So that's what I see with those two cards. And then the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Some of you guys can be left out in the cold about some communication you received that you're going to receive in September 2019. Um, some of you guys are feeling this Five of Pentacles energy being left out in the cold, but it doesn't mean that that's what it really is. That's just your inward world, but you got to work on that. And some of this could be related to this oracle message I gave to you a few minutes back, when you have to give it to God. Like a lot of this stuff, the cards, sometimes it just reads as inner stuff that we need to kind of like get out, you know. Um, yeah. But like I said, like some of you, this could be communication, that, making you feel left out. Or this can be an idea, some type of inspiration you want to move towards, right? You're inspired by something, but it's like you don't have a lot of confidence in it, whatever it is. You're not feeling 100% confident in this energy. Yeah, and there's no need for that, Scorpio. Think positive, like I told you a minute ago. Thinking your thought pattern, pretty much. You think positive, positive is going to happen. You think negative, then damn sure negative is going to happen. You're thinking something is going to go worse than what it really is. Some of you guys, Scorpio. Don't think the worst, think the best. Think the best. Some of you guys could also be having some financial issues for the month of September 2019. And maybe you have an idea on what you can do to come out of that energy, possibly to make some money, to have a little side hustle or something. Like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Okay, I can do this to make some money. I've been thinking about this, you know. So some of you guys are having that epiphany where you're going to take some action on that, or it could be either three. That was three scenarios. So, you know, also I just like to always let people know this is a general reading for a sign. So that's why I read it different ways. It's not just going to be for a group of people. It's not just going to be one particular way. There's different ways I see these cards. So I just wanted to just and if you're interested in a reading, you guys already know what to do. Check the description box. So then we got the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys are deciding to kind of turn your back on, let me see, this Five of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups next to each other. Yeah, so some of you guys, because you're feeling this left out Five of Pentacles, whether it's in love, whether it's with money, you guys are turning your back on something. And with the Wheel of Fortune card, it could be something that could be going in your favor, but you don't really see the positive side in it. You're only seeing the negativity in it. So you're like turning your back and you're completely kind of closing yourself off to it, which isn't smart, Scorpio. Get out of that. A lot of you guys are really in like a negative funk. Get out of that, man. Once again, if you think negative, negative is going to happen. Think positive. Think positive. Eight of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes some of you guys may have possibly a relationship or a friendship or a family situation that could have a new beginning, but you guys are like turning your back on that. That's what I'm feeling for some of you guys. Oh shoot. Could be moving out of this. Let me see. Moving out of that Five of Pentacles energy too. For some of y'all. Excuse me. So it's like the Eight of Cups is just someone who is just kind of like maybe feeling like over something, maybe tired of like giving your emotions into a situation, right? Your vulnerability and like just kind of being over, and you don't care about this energy right here. You don't care that something can go in your favor, right? You don't care, right? Or some of you guys do. Like some of you guys really truly do. But this is what you're showing. This Eight of Cups is probably what you're showing someone, showing people, showing someone. But this is not really truly how you feel. You're just kind of hurt, maybe possibly from this energy, and it's kind of lingering on for some of you guys. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you really feel this way. It could just be what you're showing to protect yourself. What else do I see in these two cards? Some of you guys are deciding to just, yeah. Lord, let me see. Eight of Cups, yeah. That's what I see for those two cards. I'm sorry, you guys. Then we have another eight. Now, two eights together, that's for me, how I see that is to do with money. Some people say it's karma, but for me, a lot of times I see it as money. And, maybe some of you guys could be receiving some type of money. Maybe this is where the celebrations and ceremonies card comes from. I don't know, but that's two eights, the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles together. I just wanted to throw that in there, but that's going to be just for a small portion of Scorpios who watch this video. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Star card. So that is working. A few ways I see this as well, of course. This is you possibly for some of you guys working hard to get close to an Aquarius, okay? Some of you guys are interested in Aquarius. You're building something with Aquarius. Aquarius is important in some juncture, in some level in your life in September 2019, right? This is also you working hard. Eight of Pentacles is hard work, right? So you're working hard at maintaining a positive attitude about something, right? The Magician card is hope. It's also like cultivating something in your life, right? Like it could be, I feel like something new, something brand new, like a new frame of thinking, a new way of doing things, a new way of, some of you guys are, working out. Some of you guys are changing just a lot of things about you, or just changing something in particular. But this is like hope to me. This is like building, like, this is like, just working really, really, really hard towards something, Scorpio. And because of that, it's going to bring you this right here. It's going to bring you here. Like the star card is like one of the best cards in the tarot. Some of you guys could be working hard at being a star. Being like, some of you guys want to be a star. Maybe you guys are really wanting to step into show business, maybe modeling, acting, commercials, something like that. But some of you guys are working. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm surprised I didn't see this first off. Yep. Sometimes some of you guys are working really hard at that. Yeah. This, okay. I see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. And it's going to happen, Scorpio, too. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Then we have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Wait. Hi. The Page of Cups. Could be a love offer. Yep. A love offer coming in for some of you Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And there's going to be, when I clarify this Page of Cups, I got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords that came out together. So with this love offer, it seems a little immature. Maybe the person, when I see the Page of Cups, I feel like somebody who wants to offer love, who wants to, who is interested in someone, but they're a little shy, insecure, maybe even intimidated by you. That's what I see when I see Page of Cups. So that's what I'm feeling. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel this is romance related. This is just for some of you guys, it's not going to relate. And maybe you or this person feels like there could be victory, or there definitely will be victory in the situation. But I'm feeling like this person, whoever's just coming in, could be another water sign like you, Scorpio. But this is someone who is, should be like this. This is someone who is very, positive, but like I said, they're just coming in as a page at first. That's the only thing. So I don't know. This can also be an offer. This can also kind of be, they say, I've read before that the Page of Cups is a good omen in a relationship. So maybe this is a good omen, and then it's like this Nine of Cups. It kind of makes sense. It's like victory. Or some of you guys, it could be mental clarity about this water sign that you're dealing with. Maybe something came to you and you're like, oh, okay. But I'm just mostly feeling that this is victory, right? Something that you really wanted. Maybe you didn't know that you was going to get it with this person, or you are going to get it with this person. But just, feeling content, feeling happy at some point in September 2019, okay? Then the Four of Swords. That's definitely rest. Some of you guys really need to rest. Some of you guys really need to rest and go like into, okay, for some of you guys, y'all need to go like into a deep meditative mode in September 2019. It's going to be really important that you guys do that at some point, to kind of get clarity about some stuff. Not kind of, but get clarity. And it'll relax you because, like I said early on, remember I was telling you about this card of giving it to God, right? So some of you guys, to take that tension off while you're giving it to God, because God does not move. The universe does not move on your time. It's divine timing at play. So you can't just rush things along just because you're impatient or you want things to move a certain way. You're going to have to let it go. Give it to your angels. Give it to the universe. Give it to God. Come on. And because of that, I mean, I just feel like some of you guys need to really just go into a meditative state or just resting and meditation, right? Because while you're in this energy, you're going to see um, that you're going to have the foresight to be able to see that there is an opportunity that's coming towards you for a job, entrepreneurial, or just could be a financial blessing. Like somebody's going to break you off with some money, right? While you're in this meditative state, or this can be while you're in this meditative state, you're seeing a way. I would one of the other cards where I was saying about you trying to start something off, you trying to get something off the ground, and this is going to bring you some type of money, some type of manifestation. Some of you guys have manifested this, right? And a business. Yep, some of you guys are going to get a download while you're in this meditative state of how something can, a business idea will take off for you. See, that's going to be for some of you guys. Look like this. I hope I showed y'all them cards right. So some of you guys are going to get this download while you're meditating, and yeah, about this opportunity, this chance to get this money. And here we go. And see, it just basically confirmed it because we got the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Temperance card. So because of you guys being here in September 2019, reflecting, meditating, contemplating, just relaxing, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you're balancing your emotions. Some of you guys are going to have this Ten of Pentacles energy with a Sagittarius also for some of you Scorpios. But this is also just you being here, getting your downloads, getting the information, connecting with your higher self, and being able to balance out your emotions, being able to just woo-sa. And you guys are going to release so much tension, so much energy, so much pent-up energy, so much worry, so much anxiety, so much everything because you're boom in this Temperance energy. See, this is someone who is balances their emotions, period, point blank. And boom, here you go. You got the Ten of Pentacles right here. Family, money, legacy. Lots of money. For some of y'all, lots of money. Ten of Pentacles. It's coming. Or you're going to get this from a Sagittarius in your life. This Sagittarius is going to do this for some of you guys. Okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. This is moving towards your happiness, Scorpio. This is being very firm in your decision to be happy, to be peace-loving, to balance your emotions. Hello. Getting them emotions in that, everything under control, with that, see, Temperance and then the Nine of Cups. And you're taking action. Could have something to do with an air sign. I've seen Aquarius somewhere in here too for some of you guys. So it could, for some of you guys, this air sign can have something to do with this. Also, it could have something to do. It also can be like some of you guys being upset, being hasteful, being angry, taking action about something. But after it's all said and done, you're in this Nine of Cups energy. So those three that can resonate for different Scorpios. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Scorpio. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to take me a little rest time before I do. I think Sagittarius is the next sign. I love you guys. I wish you peace, love, and light to all you Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Peace. Ashe.